What is up, everybody? And that is a wrap. The San Francisco Giants lose to the Padres on opening day by the score of 6-4. And that's an unfortunate way to kick off the 2024 MLB season. Just give me 1 second. We're going to get into this game and talk about exactly what happened, what went wrong out there. And I think we all know the answer to that in one word, the freaking, well, actually, that's two words. One word, bullpen. What went wrong? The freaking bullpen. There was some good things about this game we'll get into. Obviously, Logan Webb, despite the poor spring, looked fine. He looked sharp out there, looked pretty damn good. Both pitchers looked good. The game went exactly as I thought it would. A close kind of relatively low scoring, kind of back and forth game. I said 5-4, but I was a little bit off. It's actually 6-4, and the Padres win the game. Luke Jackson gets the loss today. Just not sharp out there. I mean, it didn't look, stuff looked okay, but it obviously wasn't fooling anyone. They were hitting the ball hard. And then the other reliever for the Giants today, also very, very poor outing. So, and that was Walker. Both Ryan Walker and Luke Jackson did not look very sharp. Now, Eric Miller looked good, but a little too late at that point, but he did keep the game as close as he could with a scoreless inning. Eric Miller, shout out to him for a nice performance, but the rest of the pen, Jackson and Walker blow this one. Logan Webb, 6 innings, 5 hits, 2 runs, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts. A pretty solid performance, but at the end of the day, the Giants end up with the L. What do we got going on? I see a lot of comments. Sorry, we're starting it a little bit late. Who do we got here? Jenny Vega, James Decker, the Cali Okie connection. Jackson definitely killed the vibe. DFA Jackson, flashbacks 2016. Back when the Giants bullpen blew the game against the Chicago Cubs. But yeah, Jackson and Walker did not look particularly sharp. But shout out to Nick Ahmed, who had a fantastic game, drove in the first 2 runs of the season, and that's why he made the team. Nick Ahmed, that's something special. Michael Conforto, not 1, not 2, but 3 hits today, including that home run. So at least we got 1 big fly from Conforto. Right there in the 9th inning to get that 1 run, maybe give us some hope, but then the ground out to end the game. So shout out to Michael Conforto, and Jung-Hoo Lee gets his first big league hit. He also drives in a run with a key sacrifice fly. So Jung-Hoo 1 for 3 today, and Wade Jr. had a hit today, 1 for 2. The bats were okay. Matt Chapman went 1 for 4, also made some sparkling plays. He was just a vacuum cleaner. It's a line shot bullet down the third base line that he came up with and made it look so easy, but a play that most third basemen are not going to make, at least not that smoothly. He goes 1 for 4 today, gets his first hit as a Giant. Mike Yastrzemski, rough day, 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts. Estrada had a hit today and a run scored. And then Michael Conforto, I mentioned, 3 for 4. Bailey didn't do much today. Not a good sign after a rough spring for him. Might see a different catcher tomorrow, if not definitely the next day. Ahmed, though, great day for Nick Ahmed. Led the team with 2 RBIs today. And a big day for him and Conforto. But pitching-wise, Webb did what he could to keep it close, but the Giants bullpen came in and gave up the game. A typical early season bullpen meltdown. Let's check it out. We got $20 in the chat. Happy opening day, James Decker. MLB season on the way. Let's go, Giants. Holy cow. A 20 spot. Oh, my goodness. Thank you so much. I appreciate that greatly. And everyone jumping in today. There was definitely some good things to take away. I think Tyler Rogers was a better option out of the pen, and we'll probably see him or his brother tomorrow. What's the score? The score is 6-4, and the game is over. Thank you again, James Decker. Yeah, we love to see the Rogers twins out there. Aim Echo Sky, Eric, and my fellow Giants fan. The Giants just started off with a disappointing game. 100% agree with you. Jung-Hoo Lee is a superstar. 100% agree with you. We're going to be in last place. Tommy, let's not panic. Let's not panic because obviously it's one game, but opening day always feels worse. If the Giants were 12-3 and lost a game, and be just another loss, we would just talk about it normal because it's opening day. It hurts more. There's no doubt about it. But I wouldn't say we're going to be in last place because there is a team by the name of the Colorado Rockies. Oh yeah, we could go reverse psychology with that. I see what you're doing. Um, um, But I was going to say, if I was going to take that, literally, there is a team by the Rockies, so we hopefully won't be in last place. What's up here, Clarenko? Big supporter of the channel. Thank you so much. Let's support Hum, baby. Hit the like button. No dark clouds. The Giants bullpen continues to get plundered. They have a lot of work to do throughout this season. We need to see better performances too from Patrick Bailey. I mean, it's one day, no big deal. But Patrick Bailey had a poor string. Mike Yastrzemski didn't have a great spring, and we need to see both of them start to score runs and start to help score runs and start to hit. It's just one game, but I've been watching them all spring and I haven't seen them do much either. But I did see a lot from Ahmed, and sure enough, Ahmed comes out swinging here on day one. Jung Hoo Lee comes out swinging on day one. Wade Jr. with a hit. Matt Chapman with a hit. Estrada with a hit. So all the guys we expected to come out have been hitting well. Soler did not get a hit today, but he did walk. We'll see how that goes going forward. So that's all I can tell you guys about this one. But tomorrow will be Kyle Harrison taking the hill, and hopefully Kyle Harrison goes out there and pitches kind of like he did in spring training because he looked very, very sharp all spring long. And the biggest thing to take away from this game is Logan Webb looked good. Logan Webb is legit. So that's the best thing we can take away from this. To quick recap it here, Nick Ahmed got the scoring started in the top of the third with a double. That was amazing, making it 1-3. I'm feeling good. And then in the I believe it was the fifth inning when the Padres tied it up. It's kind of a back and forth game on the Jerkson Profar base hit, but the Giants were able to score another run in the sixth, make it 2-1 after another Ahmed base hit. Actually, it was 2-1 Padres, but the next Ahmed base hit tied it up at 2-2 Giants. So looking good. But after that, the Giants took a 3-2 lead, and the Padres came roaring back, making it 4-3. I thought maybe the Giants will catch up and win 5-4 like my prediction. Instead, Jake Cronenworth doubled to make it 6-3. And at that point, by the ninth inning, it was looking very unlikely. Michael Conforto with a home run, making it 6-4, but that was it. It was a 420-foot blast. It was no cheapie. But that was it. Big fan of the content, Kevin Gutierrez. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that. Jackson and Walker to do better after they get the first game out of the season out of the way. Oh, 100%. Jackson has been a really good reliever in the past with the Braves, and he had some good outings last year. I definitely expect that he will get better. And Walker, I'm not as high on Walker, but I think he'll be much better than we saw today. We'll put it that way. Great game for Webb today. People in the chat seem to not like Walker pretty good. I'm in Oklahoma, so sometimes I miss some things. What's keeping people hopes alive? Well, he's got good stuff. I mean, Ryan Walker back with in the minor leagues with the River Cats. I mean, he moved up the prospect ladder. I'm going to try to bring up my internet will cooperate, but he was drafted way down in the 31st round from Washington State University. Might be one of the only players from that round who have made it to the big leagues, but all of a sudden he goes into the minor leagues and he really impressed and just kept on forcing his way with a relatively low ERA and a very high strikeout rate. And then last year in AAA, he had a 0.89 ERA. He had struck out 23 and 20 in AAA, and that he earned that call up. So he's just really dominated his entire career, mostly out of the bullpen. Now the Giants are trying him as kind of a starter and opener, but last year he had a 3.23 ERA. That's an excellent ERA, especially for a rookie. In the big leagues, 61 innings, 78 strikeouts. The last season, he showed that he can pitch in the big leagues, and really earned his way. So we got to be patient with Ryan Walker. He didn't have the best spring, but he's earned his way. But yeah, I'm curious to look at that 31st round here, and he is the only player from the entire round to have made it to the big leagues. I mean, there you have it. Ryan Walker, the only player from the round he was drafted in to have made it. Some of these other guys are probably still hanging on in the minors, but he's the only one to have made it so far. Very nice. So, he proven himself. We have Micah Conforto is one of the best hitters in the league. Yes, 45 viewers, 50. 50. Join the chat. Share your thoughts. We want to know. Tommy Huxley, they haven't won anything, so they don't know how to react. Alberto Vasquez. Facts, Alberto. And we got to turn it around tomorrow, pick up the W, and get this train back on track. And that's really what it boils down to. But shout out to the Padres too for picking up the win today. Bogarts with a couple. They still got a good team. Tatis Jr., Cronenworth had a key hit today, 2 RBIs. They were leaving the ball out there, but the Padres were attacking, and they came through with some real big hits today. Congratulations to Merrill getting to start on opening day. It's got to be a thrill for him. But he got on base as well with a key walk and ended up scoring a run. So this is what it is. The pitching staff, Yu Darvish throws 5, gives up 5 hits, 1 run, 1 walk, 7 strikeouts. So by the numbers, he was slightly better than Webb. And then the bullpen was definitely better. Brito gave up a couple runs. Suarez gave up that home run, but did pick up the save. First of the year for Suarez, first of many likely. Matsui was lights out, 1 2/3. Didn't give up a hit, didn't give up a run, didn't give up a walk. So that's all that is, folks. Conforto, excellent today, Michael Roeder. Not mad about this game. Eric, is just 1 of 62. We will lose since we are winning 100. Exactly. 1 of 62. And we were never going to go 162-0. That wasn't it wasn't going to happen. It just wasn't going to happen. But I'm curious to see the lineup for tomorrow and see how things go. It's going to be a night game tomorrow. I think like 6:40 first pitch. And yeah, what can you say, man? But good effort today. A couple of rough outings from the bullpen. The bullpen is so important. It's such a key piece of every team, but especially the Giants, who have a great rotation. We have a solid lineup that can score runs, but the bullpen's got to hold the lead. And today they could not do it. Absolutely could not do it. And you got to get outs. I mean, again, they weren't hitting the ball extremely hard. The Padres weren't just crushing it, but they were finding holes. I mean, there was a couple of good hard hit balls, but at the end of the day, no excuse for that. Tomorrow it will be Kyle Harrison against Joe Musgrove, who is coming off a fantastic year. He did get lit up a little bit over in Korea, so he's got a 16.88 ERA. So maybe that's a good sign, but we'll see. He's definitely looking to bounce back after that start. And we can see some history here. Padres have not faced Harrison very much. Just a very few at bats, but they haven't done much. Tatis has a hit against him. Bogarts has a home run against him. And the Giants against Musgrove for tomorrow. Nick Ahmed's had some success. That's huge. Conforto has dominated him. That's huge. 3 for 5 with a home run. So look for tomorrow. Estrada's had good success against him in 14 at bats with a home run. So Flores, not so much. But we'll see tomorrow as the San Francisco Giants, game 2 of the 2024 season in San Diego. But Micah, once Jung-Hoo Lee figures out the base paths, yeah, he got picked off. He got a base hit, and then he got picked off. I was thinking maybe he's not used to the pickoff methods that MLB players use. He's been in Korea, obviously, and they may have maybe they don't have quite that type of pickoff move because he looked like he had no chance. He didn't even start getting back to first base. Want to light up Musgrove. Let's light up Musgrove. We got a new member. Micah. Oh, my goodness. Thank you so much, Micah. I appreciate that very, very much. Miller, okay, Eric Miller. Big shout out to him. He pitched extremely well. Um, in an inning of relief, looked filthy, and that's a good sign. And if the bullpen has to evolve, I mean, I'm not saying let's start DFAing guys after one game, but we do have some really good young options, and there will be some changes on this team as the season goes along. There'll probably be some changes tomorrow. Do not be surprised when we get the tweet from the Giants or the news release, press release that a couple of guys are sent down. Blah blah blah. This is what Farhan does. And this is a bunch of chess pieces, and he kind of treats the team that way. I don't totally agree with it, but I know some moves have to be made. But Eric Miller, who the Stanford Cardinal, 0.87 ERA last year in Double A, 2.77 in Sacramento, earned the call up this year, earned a spot on the opening day roster. I hope he sticks. I hope he sticks because he definitely has stuff. Fourth round pick from the Phillies. Giants ended up with him, and he was a starter back at Stanford, and he was one of the best back in the late 2010s, 2017, 2018, 2019. Baseball Hut. What is up with the Mets? What is going on? George Brett was picked off after he had his 3,000th hit. Oh my gosh. I recall. Yeah, it does happen from time to time. Good knowledge, though. I completely forgot that, but I think I remember you now that you mention it. Giants picking up where they left off last year. Robert Rocha, not good. They were saying he was preoccupied with his sliding glove. Well, don't worry about the sliding glove. But yeah, Craig Wagner, we will bounce back. Oh, easily. Miller, a ground ball pitcher. Yeah, Miller, not. I mean, he's not a crazy strike. He used to be a pretty high strikeout rate in college, but he can strike out guys. I mean, he can strike out guys. Don't get that twisted. He may not be, he's not Nolan Ryan, but Eric Miller can be the guy for our bullpen. He can strike out guys and he can induce ground balls. Roop in the pen too. Roop in the pen too. Want to see him. I'm really happy, excited about Landon Roop, and I think some of these young guys might be the answer. And you never know. We may not stick with some of these guys all year long. We'll see. But obviously, after today, it's definitely a little bit of a concern. Luke Jackson didn't look like he was fooling anyone. Didn't look like he was fooling anyone. Tend to agree with Warlock. This emoji surely is on the block. What did Warlock say? Look at all the members. Where's Warlock? Warlock, big time supporter of the channel. I can't find your comment, but I do appreciate everyone being here today. Craig Wagner, Jim Thurkill. Yaz is jumping on a plane. Yes, his wife is having a baby tomorrow. He might go on paternity leave, so we might have a new guy tomorrow to replace him. Eric, exactly. Maybe it'll be Luis Matos. If they need me, I'm ready. I'm ready. Okay. Anyone can step in right now. Okay. Because this is a good excuse. But hopefully he's back soon enough. But I thought he might not even play today, but he did play, did not do well. Legend in his mind. I'm a loyal Giants fan. AM Echo. Oh, do we have the Kepler emoji? I haven't, honestly, I'm going to lie. I have not updated the emojis for the 2024 season. I was ill. I had so many plans that did not pan out because I was sick when I got back from spring training. And when I say I was sick, I mean, I'm talking COVID 24, man. This was bad. But I've made it through. But I'll definitely check those out and update some of those emojis for sure. Put me in, coach. I'll do it for $20, 100%. Yeah, we need new emojis. I will update the emojis before tomorrow's stream. Jung Hoo Lee, it needs an emoji. Yeah, I apologize. That's on me. That's definitely on me. It was part of my off-season plan. I didn't even make an intro to the post game. I need to make a new post-game intro. And that was all planned, and everything went off the rails. Any chance you play a local game with the Bananas? The Savannah Bananas? I would love to. I don't think that they'll let me play. There's no reason for someone like me to play because they get former major leaguers sometimes to play. I've seen Barry Zito pitch for them a little bit. Roger Clemens pitched with them a little bit. Obviously, Bill the Spaceman Lee has pitched with them. and I got a video of that on my channel. But of course, if they someday invited YouTubers, oh, I'd be all on top of that. I'd be all over that. So yeah, we definitely have to update the emojis. Tomorrow, the minor league season begins as well with the Sacramento River Cats. And I'm going to be watching a lot of their games here, seeing how Mason Black does down there, and Dalton Jeffries, and some of the guys down there, Carson Seymour. Some of them will be brought up from time to time. Carson Weisenhunt, Blake Sables down there, Marco Luciano, Casey Schmidt, David VR, Brett Wisely, and my favorite, Donovan Walton, still in the organization. And of course, Wade Meckler and Elliot Ramos. Hunter Pence played a game or two last season for the Bananas. Oh, well, really? I didn't. I think I heard that, but I didn't catch the footage on that. I'd like to see that. Pence did as well. Yeah. So they can get ex big leaguers, and then of course their roster is full of solid, really good college players. There are some guys who can still get drafted, could still make it to the big leagues, but they got some really good, solid talent there. But they're just having fun and doing what they do. Yeah. We'll definitely have to update. Bochy might have to go. I just don't have that much room. They don't give me as many emojis as I want. You know, there's a limited amount. I'm trying to check it out right now if I can. Can't remember how to do it. But yeah, we're gonna definitely update the emojis. Memberships. Haley Katz, Kaiser Soze, Double A, Frank. We got all these new members. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Coming hard with the members this year. That's for sure. Customize default perks. Where are the okay? I found them. The emojis. The emojis. Here we go. These are the emojis right here. Is it coming up? It's not coming up. There we go. Oh, no. It went away. There we go. Is this it? Yes, we got the emojis. Oh, we got a member for 21 months. Michael Roeder, leave Bochy alone. Like I was saying, we only have what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Are they giving me 12 emojis right now? Yeah, I need 5 more members to get more emojis. I hope we can bump up the membership programs good this year. We got Cobb with the corn. I mean, we got Boach, we got Crazy Crab, Casey Schmidt, Gabe. There's no, I come on, I got Gabe Kapler. There's no reason for Gabe. There's no reason for Gabe. No reason for Gabe Kapler. Let's just be all the way real with it. We need Jung. Let's see if we can get Jung Hoo Lee up in there. We are going for Jung Hoo Lee. Okay, I got the emoji coming in now. I can work fairly quick with this stuff. And Jung Hoo Lee. Here we go. You might have to I don't think it'll work right away. You might have to reload it or something, but so let's go ahead and replace cap. Wait, no. Wait, I don't want to replace. I want to remove it. Oh, it's not going to let me add another one. Are you kidding me? Okay, I'm going to cancel. I screwed up. Let's go with the emoji. Change Gabe to Jung. Place image. We are good to go. Jung Hoo Lee coming in. Save and publish. What is that? We love our Jung Hoo Lee. Okay, back to the comments. Erase Bochy. Without Bochy, we aren't a dynasty. Indeed, Tommy, it's true. We got to give the respect for the World Series. The most used emoji are the SF logo and the heart baseball and the crazy crab. Chapman, I may be first ever member of Hum Baby Baseball here, but I am no stranger. Oh, A.M. Echo Sky's been here since day one. I think A.M. Echo Sky was here before I got here. Two Kaplers. Oh, there's two Kaplers. How is there two Kaplers? Is there really two Kaplers? I don't see two Kaplers. Okay, I don't see two caps. We got. You might be able to reload the Jung Hoo Lee and reload or something and get it to work. Let me see if I can jump in the chat, see if it works for me. James Decker. Oh, there's Clarence. Let's see here. It, oh, it doesn't let me use it. It's locked out. Are you kidding me? What? Let me switch accounts. Doesn't let me use my own emojis. Here we go. There we go. Now I got that one. Jung Hoo Lee. There he is. I can find a better one, but I see Jenny Vega's got it. Micah's got it. Yes, Jung Hoo Lee. Clarence is happy today. Oh, Clarence is feeling it. Come on now. What's wrong with Bruce Bochy? Bochy, who moved the team organization from below average irrelevant team to crave a world champion titles as dynasty. Yeah, no. I mean, I got no problem with that with Boch. But obviously we're at a different era right now, so understandable either way. We want to focus on going forward right now. So and trying to win in the future, but we'll always remember the great 3 World Series championships. That was an amazing time for sure. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. AM Echo Sky. We did pretty good. Brady Domina. Okay, decent game today. I mean, for as far as a loss goes. You know, like I said, Webb looked good and that's all we can ask for an opening day game where the offense scored some runs. We didn't get shut out. We didn't get completely whooped. It was just a bullpen that came in and gave up the game. And so that's all that is. I want to thank you everyone for being here today. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the support. New member Micah and Michael Roeder and James Decker. Look for a member video tomorrow. We'll be talking some insights, Giant spring training and some adventures. And yeah, I think Bob Melvin's going to be all right for us, but just a tough opening day. We'll be back tomorrow evening. You guys have a great one. Thank you so much. Player of the game. We got to put our guy, put your guy in the chat. But my guy, I'm going with Nick Ahmed. I'm going with Nick Ahmed. He was a non-roster invitee to spring training, was not expected to make the team, got DFA'd last year, didn't even get to play in the World Series with the Diamondbacks, but goes to spring training, tears it up, makes the team. Marco Luciano gets sent to AAA, comes out today, and he drives in the first 2 runs, has a great game, makes some nice defensive plays, and I'm going with Nick Ahmed as my guy. What's up? It's your boy PK, man. Yeah, you know what? It's really difficult to run the baseball channel and do the Kings post games and all that. I did it for a little while. I'm going to try to revitalize it as best I can. I won't be able to do every game, but things kind of fell apart there for sure. And I'm doing movie reviews and I'm doing repair videos. I got about 7 YouTube channels I'm trying to run, and not to mention the prospects channel. Very, very, very time consuming. So I wish I could clone myself and have a couple of, I don't know how some people do it. I know some people running YouTube, empires, and I don't know how. I don't know how they do it. Obviously, they get a lot of help, but then how do you pay people? I mean, it's crazy. But Dennis, Michael Roeder, it's your boy, Micah Warlock. Ahmed. Do it next year. Don't worry. It might be good to start fresh, opening day. Might be a good idea. It might be a good idea. I will try my best. It's your boy, PK. I do appreciate you. I will try my best. Chess, yes. Michael is out. Everyone's out. Bob Best. Thank you guys so much. Hit the thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button if you enjoyed the stream today. We'll be back tomorrow after the game. Maybe a pregame, but for sure after the game. Until then, have a great night. Thank you so much. And we'll talk to you tomorrow.